Hi guys, it's Trevor here from 3D Print World in Aylesbury. What I've got here today is a new Witbox 2 by BQ. I've had this for about a week now, so I haven't had a chance to open it. So key features it has over the original Witbox is the auto leveling via an induction sensor. It's a new dual pinch BQ extruder. And I'm not sure what else, to be honest. So we'll open up and have a look. Let's unpack it and we'll go through it in a minute. Right, so I've eventually got it open. So I'll try and do a little walk around of some features inside as I notice them. So that's the BQ extruder. Okay. So it looks like it's only got one fan, cooling fan, compared to the two the old Witbox did. So I believe this bracket here is a shipping lock that is removed. Okay, so it looks like they've replaced the old wiring looms they used to have with quite thick ribbon cables, like reinforced ribbon cables. We'll see how that goes. There's a few cable junctions. Okay. So looks like they've lost the fan holes that were normally here on the old Witbox, which you did have the odd bit of filament dropping inside it. So it's got the top loaded SD card. It's got the lock. Yeah, around the back. Look at where the filament goes in. And yep, power switch. Sorry about my camera work, it's a bit tight. USB ports. Okay, so in the accessory box we have so we've got the standard printed BQ feet that goes on the bottom of the Witbox, which you remove when you stack them. You've got a kilo of BQ filament. What colour is that? Looks like red. You've got the nozzle cleaning needles. You've got the filament bracket mounts. You've got the keys, 2 sets. Very thick quick start guide and guarantee manual. So I believe it's multilingual. Yeah. Power cables, USB cable, bed scraper. I think that's. Oh, there's another tray. Okay, so we have a set of Allen keys. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We've got factory printed calibration pieces. All the Witbox are pre-tested in factory. Yeah, so it's a nice little twist slide box. Nice little calibration piece. You've got the standard nozzle, brass nozzle cleaning brush. Looks printed, but it's not. It's a shame. And under here we have the Perspex lid with a protective covering on it. And the sides. And then we have the BQ bed, which is double layer of glass with looks like a sheet of steel inside it. It is rather heavy, and then it's got the magnets on the bottom with the location piece, I guess. What we got here? So we've got thumb screws for the lid. Like standard PC screws. And what's that in there? Oh, so you got a pack of PTFE liners for the extruder or nozzle. Nice little feature. And I think that's it. So I'll get this all assembled and powered up and get printing, I guess. Oh, almost forgot there's actually a memory card in there as well. It's a 4 gig standard SD card. Right, so I've got all unpacked, everything's installed. I've left the top lid off just for filming purposes. So we've got the Perspex sides, and they don't slide up, so nice and secure. We've got the filament, it's mounted on that bracket. Okay, I haven't actually turned this on yet, so there shouldn't be any issues. Okay, so the bed just sits in there, and it's got nice little locating lugs, so you can only go one way round. Okay, so let's turn it on. Ooh, got a lovely white bright light on there. I'll open the door for stopping the reflection. So let's go through this quickly. Okay, so it looks like it's got the same sort of display and control system as the Festos 2 has. So I want to get a little shot of the induction sensor under there and the nozzle. Okay, so I'm guessing the fans kick in at a certain temperature. So we shall, if we go through the load filament,
insert. Hopefully things will kick into gear. Okay, so I'm going to go for about 210ish. I think BQ say their filament's about 220, but yeah, give it a go. Okay, I'll try and get in on the down the back here. Not quite well. Yeah, so that fan, the extruder cooling fan, has kicked in at, well, I believe it was about 50 degrees it kicks in. So I'm hoping this fan up back here is going to turn on. I'm guessing it's temperature controlled, like environmental controlled fan or something like that. So it warms up pretty quickly, well, pretty standard. Okay, so I guess that was just timing. So now we've got insert the filament and press the button. So I shall see if I can do this one-handed. Okay, I think I have to jump cut this one. Okay, so I just snipped with a pair of pliers. So what we need to do is insert the filament through here. As you can see, it just goes around the tube underneath there. And it should in a second. There we go. So this is not Bowden fed, it's a direct drive extruder, but it just has a PTFE tube to make things easy. So push the button, so it should be. Yep, it's pulling it through. There's a bit of the blue from when they test it in the factory. That's a little printed piece that comes in the box. Okay, so so I've put the memory card in. You just sort of a push eject system. Let's see if there's anything on the memory card. Okay, alright, so it looks like they've got all the feet, spools. So they've got fan covers and things like that. It's quite a nice little thing. Sphere, twisted box. So the twisted box is the one that comes with the printer itself, like the calibration piece. And the Zowie is the little BQ robot, which you may see in a later video. Okay, so if we go to level a bed, I know it is auto leveling, but it's just adjusting your thumb screws to get pretty close. It's always handy to have a pair of tweezers lying around so you don't burn your fingers and things like that. Okay, so I'm guessing it's just dropping its temperature down to 200. Okay, so adjust the point until the red light flashes and turns on. Okay, you just see the red light there. Okay. Anyway. There it is. Okay. Right, let's attempt to print something. Haven't put anything on the bed. It's pretty. I mean, it's cold glass. I mean, it's -2 outside at the moment, so let's print a twisted box. Okay. I will try and do a comparison of the original Witbox and this Witbox, basically stacked on top of each other. We'll do a sort of a speed test. Let's see who wins. I'll try and get that done later on this afternoon. And then also a Hephaestus 2 compared to the Witbox 2. Yeah. So it's just warming up. So it does seem a lot faster than the original Witbox. It seems to be printing pretty well actually. I believe the bed is just glass. Sorry about the focus in here. It seems to be printing pretty well, so I shall jump cut to the future. Okay, so 6 minutes in, it's still on there. No warping or lifting, I can see. come back in a bit. Okay, so 26 minutes in, 44% done, and still on there. So it's finished the first one, and I guess the file jumps across and it prints. It started to print the second half. So, if I had any warping on that. So the light seems to go off. So if you move the button, I'm guessing the light times out after so long. So yeah, we'll come back in a bit when the second half's done. Okay, so 34 minutes in, 49% done, and unfortunately, I'll zoom in there, the back one has lifted a little bit. But I'll say it's done pretty good for printing on just plain glass in a cold room. So, I may just stop it. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so it's, you can see it's just warped a little bit. Okay. Oh, that came off. That seems to have printed quite nicely. Right, so I will leave you with that. Any questions, let me know in the comments below, or you can give me a call. I'll leave the number below. And I will try and set up a speed test with the original Witbox in another video. Thanks.